Well, students, good morning, class 7th. Today we are going to continue chapter 3rd of history, and today's topic is Alauddin Khilji in Khilji dynasty, already given on page number 90. Alauddin Khilji was an ambitious young man, ambitious person who is known for his conquests, that means victories and reforms. Almost he conquered the entire North India, including Gujarat, Chittor, Ranthambore, Malwa, Mandu, Ujjain, Dhar, Chanderi, etc. Mongols attacked on him 5 times, but his general repulsed their attacks with heavy losses to them. In Padmavat, the name of a book which was written by Malik Muhammad Jaisi, it was mentioned that he attacked on Rana Ratan Singh of Chittor. He sent Malik Kafur to conquer the Deccan, who defeated many kings and rulers there. All these defeated rulers became the vessel to rule their kingdom. They were made the subordinate chief of the kingdom. The main aim was economic rather than religious or political. His aim was not to establish himself politically or religious ground, but he wanted to enhance his economy. He collected wealth through vessels. There are some features given in your book about the administration of Alauddin Khilji. The land and property given as Iqta's gift, religious endowment to nobles, was taken back by the Sultan. Alauddin Khilji has taken back all the land which was given to the Iqtadars, or which was given as the gift, or which was given religiously. It was taken back by the Sultan Alauddin Khilji. Drinking wine in the public was prohibited. It was prohibited that no one permitted to drink wine publicly, openly. The prices of all articles were fixed, and the prices of essential goods were kept low. He had fixed the prices of all the articles, and the prices of essential goods are very low, minimum. Alauddin Khilji had appointed the market officers. Their duty were to watch on the prices. Excess of money from the nobles was extracted through heavy taxes. An efficient spy system was introduced. Marriage parties and social gathering of noble was restricted. These are the features of the administration of Alauddin Khilji. In 1316, Alauddin Khilji was died, and soon after Khilji dynasty declined. That's why the next dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, would take over. And the reign of Tughlaq dynasty starts in 1321 till 1411. It was known. It is known as known that Ghazi Malik, who was famous with other name Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, founded the Tughlaq dynasty. When he had taken the throne from Khuru Khan in 1321, he reformed the police and judiciary departments. Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq reformed the police and judiciary department and reduced the land tax to 1/10 of the produce. He was killed while returning from a military campaign against Bengal. But Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq was killed in a military campaign in against Bengal. Thereafter, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, he became the Sultan in 1325 and be at the throne till 1351. He was the son of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq was a scholar of mathematics and philosophy, astronomy, logic, medicine and physical science. He became unpopular due to some of his decisions. He has taken some decisions which was not accepted by the common people, and so he was unpopular. He offended the orthodox ulema and hence was called a mixture of the opposites. He decided to transfer his capital from Delhi to Devagiri in the Deccan, that is also known as Daulatabad. Because of expansion of his empire, and Delhi was invaded by Mongols repeatedly. At that time, Mongols were attacked on Delhi frequently. That's why he had changed the capital from Delhi to Devagiri. But the folly was that all the population of Delhi would also be shifted, and he had announced an order that all the population of Delhi would also be shifted to Devagiri. It was an unwise step. Secondly, he ordered to issue copper coins having same legal value of gold and silver coins. At the same time, he had proclaimed that the value of gold and silver coins, that is equal to the value of copper coin. Goldsmith minted copper coins on which he had no control. Thirdly, he raised the land tax in Doab. He had raised the land taxes in between the land areas which was located between two rivers that was suffering from drought at that time. People felt discontented. So all these decisions, the people was discontented. They did not like his decisions. When Sultan came to know the reality, he established new department of agriculture to improve production. Fourthly, he imposed jizya on the Brahmins to please the orthodox ulemas. He had applied the jizya tax on Brahmins to please the ulemas. But he founded new cities of Hisar and Firozpur also and established a hospital open to all. He was founded the city of Hisar, thereafter Firozpur, and he had established many hospitals for each and everyone. So for today, thank you. Our next topic is Firoz Shah Tughlaq.